What is up, everybody? This is Matt with the Hardcover Comic, and today we're doing Big Damn Sin City. Frank Miller, hot damn. So, first of all, if you guys have never seen this book in person, it's a monster, okay? I don't know how else to explain it to you. This is like probably bigger than Fourth World Omnibus. I mean, this thing is freaking massive. I think it weighed, when it got shipped to me, I mean, granted, there was some padding and stuff in there, but I think the box weighed about 14 pounds. So this is no joke. Look at, I mean, this thing is massive, okay? Oversized, gorgeous book. Frank Miller, gorgeous book. Very excited to dive into this. Actually, Mike and I are going to do a read-along, if you will, on Big Damn Sin City. So if anybody has any of the Sin City books, or you have Big Damn Sin City, we're going to be reading an arc at a time and then kind of discussing it on our podcast. So feel free to come along and do it along with us. It'll be a lot of fun. But for those that have never seen seen this book, that's probably why you're here. So I got this for an incredible deal. The guy really hooked me up. Omnibus Facebook group. Thank you, sir. And yeah, so you have Frank Miller, Lynn Varley, and Steve Miller. So, big damn contents. You have The Hard Goodbye, Dame to Kill For, The Big Fat Kill, That Yellow Bastard, Family Values, Booze, Broads, and Bullets, Hell and Back, and then, of course, about the author. So, The Hard Goodbye. Now, this book is just, there's too many pages to flip through, but we're gonna go kind of quick, I guess. So, absolute gorgeous art by Mr. Frank Miller. And the book lays nicely, too. Like, once you get it open, as you can see, I mean, this book's been read before. It wasn't brand new. It had already been kind of broken in when I got it. But as you can see, I mean, we're only on page 94, and it's laying open pretty nicely, which is good. That's what you want, right? I did kind of relax the spine a bit more when I got it today. But as you can tell, the book lays open really nicely, and you gotta love the art in this. It's just so freaking incredible. I'm normally not a fan of black and white books. I don't know why. I'm a spoiled kid that grew up with color TV, I guess. I don't know. Call it what you will. But this book is an exception. Here, the black and white, I can't imagine it in color. I mean, there are like certain splashes of color, you know, like the red lipstick or the yellow face, you know, for the yellow bastard, etc. So, I mean, there are splashes of color. There's actually like an issue or two in here that is kind of like a pastel-y color, but primarily, it is all black and white. A lot of use of negative, and yeah, it's spectacular. The bind on this book is amazing too. For as massive as this book is, Dark Horse did an amazing job actually building the book. It is a sewn binding, obviously. It's an incredible build. They did an amazing job. They put a lot of work in this. I mean, honestly, I wish some of the big two books would take some time and put the kind of love and care into their oversized omnis that this book did. Because for as massive as it is, and for as easy as you can tell that it lays open and reads, it's ridiculous. There's not a lot of books out there that you can do this with. Look at Doom Patrol. Look at Teen Titans by Johns. You know, heck, even look at some of those, the John's Green Lantern omnis. You know, I mean, look at some of those other books and tell me that they lay like this. You know, maybe after you read them a dozen million times or something, but anyway. They did such an amazing job with this book. I'm so excited to have this in my collection. You guys have no idea. Treated myself once I kind of got moved in to the new house. I was like, oh, housewarming gift for myself. Don't mind if I do, Big Damn Sin City. So, anyways, that's what I did. And as you can see, those splashes of color really make the pages pop. I love it. It is absolutely amazing. Just that little splash of color really makes everything come to life. Obviously, as you can tell, there is some nudity. This book is not meant for children, just in case you didn't know that. Here's a couple pages that, or the couple issues, I'm sorry, that did have color, kind of like that pastel-y type colors. But there's not very many issues that have this. And then you go back to the black and white with the splashes of color. Got to love the build on this book, I'm telling you what. And then, of course, you have the About the Author, where it just gives you a little brief bio on Mr. Frank Miller. Now, you can also buy the trade paperbacks. Sin City's been collected in a variety of ways. I know some people actually collect the Sin City library, which, is, from my understanding, is pretty hard to find. And if you do find it, it is rather expensive going forward. Oh, it's just a fuzzy. Okay, good. I was like, oh no, what is this on my book? So yeah, there you have it. There is the back. Cover price on this book is $100 US, which for the size of this is cheap as hell. I mean, I'm sorry. For the massive and sheer awesomeness of this book, $100 cover is pretty good. But if you're patient and you search around, you can usually find it for actually less than that. So luckily I did. There's the big damn spine. Sorry, I just like saying big damn. This does also have the headbands and tailbands. It's kind of hard to see in there, but they are black. And then everybody knows I love my ribbon bookmarks, okay? Dark Horse does it yet again. They did a really nice job with the ribbon bookmark. Makes it really kind of stand out and pop. So, there you have it. Big Damn Sin City by Frank Miller. Beautiful book. Beautiful everything about it. The bind, the build, everything is absolutely gorgeous. The art is gorgeous. The story is great. Looking forward to reading this with Mike. If you guys want to follow along, hit us up on Twitter, @HardcoverComic. Let us know. We'll be more than happy to do a read-along with everybody. Maybe we can kind of get a little group thing going. So, until next time, the power is yours.